gentlemen, welcome back to the Jabawi's Brother Podcast. I'm Dr. Ray J, and this is my boy, Dr. MJ. What's up, brother?
Good to see you, man.
No more 6 feet.
Long time.
No more 6 feet.
I know. Doesn't that feel good?
I know it feels great.
I actually thought about wearing a mask to the podcast. I didn't know how that worked.
Funny, I'm not gonna lie. It'd be kind of funny. So what's up, man? How you been?
Bro, just so excited to get this started again. And
I know. It's been a while. So today our topic. What's our topic today?
Picking a primary care. I think that's like the probably the most important topic.
I agree. So let me ask you a question. If you had to choose steps, what would you do initially to choose your primary care doctor?
So the first thing you want to do is make sure they didn't assign you to a doctor. So some people get an insurance and they assign you to a doctor.
So if the plan assigns you a doctor, what if you don't like that doctor? What if you don't click with that doctor? What are you going to do?
Usually what I tell patients is find somebody that connects with you. Because a primary care, a lot of people always look at it as like, did you go to Harvard? Did you go to Princeton? Did you go to this high-end school? That's good. That's important.
Schools. Yeah.
But connecting with your doctor is the most important thing. And what I mean by connecting is for the doctor to understand you as a person. Because to understand your medical records, your medical history, you need to understand the person. And for me, when I get a new patient, that's the most important thing in the first visit is to know who that patient is, their qualities, what they like, what they don't like. Yeah. What do you like when you...
Honestly, for me, you said it. It's all about the connection with the patient. This is a relationship that we have to develop with our patients because this is a long-term relationship, right?
You're putting somebody's health in your hand. Like it's not. You're not.
I believe that anybody can refill your prescription for a certain medication. Anybody can. But can you be honest with your doctor? Can you tell your doctor things that you don't normally tell other people? Because that's what primary care is all about. It's all about being, there for that patient or having a good relationship and being honest with each other. I think that the most important thing for the best health of our patients, I think the secret is developing a relationship where you can tell your doctor anything.
You know what's like one important thing? Like I had a patient come in and told me he has a white coat. Yeah. Right. So every time he goes to see a doctor, his blood pressure is high. Yeah. He started coming to see me. All of a sudden, his blood pressure was stable. Yeah. And the difference is that going into a doctor's office, for most people, they're nervous, right? They're scared, like, are they going to be diagnosed with something they don't know about?
Exactly.
But if they trust their doctor and they love their doctor, they're not nervous about that because they know that doctor will take care of that problem.
I agree.
You got their back,
I agree 100%. And how are you doing with your patients?
So I think it starts off with the company first, right? Access's motto is patient first. So the way that Dr. Singh brought us in, he didn't talk to us about money. He didn't talk to us about anything other than take care of the patient.
Absolutely.
And so as long as your mindset is the patient is the most important thing for me. So like when a patient comes to me, for me, I go through every part of their medical history so that when they come to me and a problem comes up, I'm not trying to figure out what the problem is. I already know them very well. And then I can diagnose them and treat it,
Yeah.
Simple things. A lady goes and let's say a widow, right? Her husband passed away. She got a new haircut, got some earrings, feels good, looks good. Tell them you look good. I love your haircut. I love your dress. Yep. Simple things to make them feel good. Make them feel like you're noticing things on them,
Communication, for sure.
Everything. Communication is everything.
Absolutely. And you know what? I tend to use that practice a lot because I have a lot of patients of mine who transferred to my office after their physician retired. They've been with that doctor for 10, 15 years, 20 years, and all of a sudden the patient retired. So they want to come in and be able to speak their mind. I think that's the most important factor when it comes to a patient and patient-doctor relationship is that you need to be completely open with your physician, open with your primary care doctor.
And make them feel comfortable.
Well, comfort level is the most important thing. I agree with you 100% on that. But realistically, it's like I've had some patients that are traumatized by their primary care doctor.
Oh, they're getting PTSD from the doctor? I mean,
literally.
It's caused by the doctor.
No, absolutely. So they'd come and they're like, you know what? They never listen to me. They're always on the computer. They're typing up something. They don't look at me. Take 5-10 minutes and just listen to your patient.
Yeah, don't talk. Just listen to everything they're saying.
Let them say what they need to say. Let them complain. We are here to listen to their complaints. That's what our job is. And a lot of our primary care doctors need to understand that concept. Listen, do your notes later. Figure it out later. Talk to them, understand them, and see how you can help them.
Once the trust develops, that's another thing. Like once the trust develops with their primary care, then they feel safe with whatever specialist you send them to. Whether you send them to a cardiologist, pulmonologist, they feel safe that you sent them because they put their trust in your hands.
Absolutely. So and that's what it is. And so what's going on with you? I mean, lately, how's your office doing? Are you
the best part about having your own office is to, like I said, developing that relationship with your patient.
Yes.
You know,
they become family.
They get excited to come in.
Absolutely.
You know, I had a patient earlier today told me like, I look forward to coming to see you. It's almost like a vacation, you know? Today is the day I'm going to go see Dr. MJ, go have lunch by the office, go see him. It's like almost like having a good time seeing me. Because talking about medical conditions doesn't have to always be stressful. You know, like
I agree.
The motto of going to see a doctor for a long time has just been like, man, I'm so nervous. I'm going to go see my doctor. He's going to tell me my blood pressure's out of control. Make it the opposite. Make them look forward to that their blood pressure's been stable. Let them be excited about the weight loss they had. Or that's one of the things that I always set for my patients. Let's set a goal for how much weight you want to lose, where you want your blood pressure. Set that goal so that you're excited for them to celebrate that weight loss or celebrate that controlled blood pressure. That's how you motivate. You don't motivate the patients by, you know, telling them what to do. You have to do this. You have to. No, let them know that you're on the same team. No team wins a championship unless they're a team together. Everybody has to play their role.
Of course.
And that comes from the front desk to your MA to the nurse. Everybody has to be on the same page.
I agree. I think staff is a huge factor when it comes to the success.
The staff is what you do.
Of course, but it also comes to success to patient care. Right. And of course, a successful office. If you want a successful office, the staff members also have to be happy. They also have to take care of the patients and know the patients well. I think the biggest factor also that you mentioned earlier is motivation. We definitely, that's something that's lacking, unfortunately, post-COVID with a lot of our patients is motivation. They've been at home for a while, lack of exercise, lack of nutritional, well-balanced diet.
People lost a lot of family members during COVID time.
It's a disaster. So I think our main focus should be the psychosocial aspect of medicine initially, because anybody can treat your blood pressure. Anybody can treat your diabetes. It's all about that connection with your doctor. And that's something that I'm trying to promote in our offices is to push for motivation, is to push to better yourself. And you know what? The majority of doctors, they will sit on a computer, they will do their notes, not look at the patient while they're complaining about whatever it is that's going on in their lives. Sit down, drop everything, look at the patient, eye contact, talk to them, make them feel like they're, that you care, make them feel like they're, that you will take care of them.
And the difference is that you actually care.
Well, that's what it is.
And so like when somebody says, make them feel, don't make them, you genuinely care. If you genuinely care, then they trust you.
The patient will sense it.
Yeah.
Trust me. The patient will sense it, and that's the biggest factor. So plans, right? Plans will choose your doctor. If you don't like your doctor, you can call your plan. Maybe they will suggest another doctor. Where can we reach you at? Where's your office at?
I'm in Newport Richie, 7633 Cedar Lane.
What's the phone number to your office?
727-777-5522. What about you, AJ?
Perfect. I am at 92 West Cypress Boulevard in Homosassa, Florida, Citrus County. 352-382-0258. And Dr. MJ and I are really excited to start this podcast. So thank you so much for joining me today, Dr. MJ.
I'm excited about this.
It's a pleasure. It's going to be a great journey.
This is a good opportunity for us to connect with our patients that are sitting at home, to get them out of that funk that they've been in with COVID.
Absolutely.
This is the opportunity for you guys to come out there and meet some primary cares that are fun and caring and want to be there for you. So join us in this journey, and we're excited to get this podcast going.
Perfect. Definitely, guys. Reach out to us. Let us know if you guys have any questions or any topics you'd like for us to talk about. Thank you again for joining us at the Jabawi Brothers Podcast. I'm Dr. AJ. Dr. MJ. It's a pleasure. I'll see you soon.
All right, brother.
Let's do it. All right, brother. Thanks, man.
All right.
Thanks.